Hi and welcome to the channel. Is this the conspiracy theory to cover up other conspiracy theories? This is my opinion and my opinion only. Now hear me out. I'm just wondering if the palace is behind Harry becoming a US citizen. Now if he becomes a US citizen, his titles will be removed and so will Meghan's. So if their titles are removed, then it would seem like that they did this voluntary, but are they being pushed to do so in order to cover other conspiracies and for the palace not to have to answer any questions in regards to those conspiracies? Once those titles are removed, then there's no conspiracy about the other conspiracies such as the moon bumps, etc. And it would seem that Harry did this voluntary, but is he being pushed to do that? Just like he was evicted, or they were evicted, as reported from Frogmore Cottage. But they put out puff pieces saying that they wanted to leave, etc., etc. They never wanted to leave. They wanted to be half in, half out. But the Queen wouldn't have such a thing. You were either in or you were out. So that they are always putting stories out there that things are their ideas when they are actually not. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Because if he becomes an American citizen, then his titles are gone and then all the other conspiracies can be squashed because they don't have to answer to anyone. Is this the palace's way of keeping them silent and having clean hands? They do work in mysterious ways. So is this one of their plots and plans to make him become an American citizen and wash their hands of anything to do with their lies and their other things that are happening behind the scenes? Now, if you took out all the lies out of the book Spare, you'd end up with a cover. And how many times has Harry been in court? I suspect he's been in court more than Judge Judy. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? He's losing here, there and everywhere, but they're trying to flood the media with jam. Like, really? You're trying to flood the media with jam and not the mainstream media reporting on the real issues behind the scenes, such as why is he suddenly going to become an American citizen? Kind of interesting, isn't it? Well, there you go. Could this conspiracy theory be covering up the real conspiracy theories that they're trying to hide? They don't have to answer to anything. Once he becomes an American citizen, that's it. Game over. His titles are removed and then he just becomes an American citizen. Who's paying for all this? Who's behind the scenes? What is happening over there in America with their president and the relationship with Harry and Meghan? Lots of things are happening in the media, but the real things aren't being reported as per usual. As when COVID was around, remember all the fear they put into everybody? Remember all the lies we were fed? This is how mainstream media works. Mainstream media only report things that they think that we need to know or read and need to be steered into a direction that they seem viable. It's disgusting, really. Why not report on the real things? Very interesting indeed. Could the palace be pushing Harry to become an American citizen so his titles are removed and the other conspiracies floating around for the last 5 years get squashed and are forgotten and swept under the rug? Is this the way it is now? We just sweep things under the rug? We don't get told the truth? The whole truth? Kind of interesting. Again, this is just my opinion. Food for thought. If this happens the way it does happen, that means everybody has clean hands and no one has to answer anybody of what has actually been happening. Just a little bit of interesting thoughts there of mine. Have yourself a wonderful day and thanks for tuning in. Catch you on the next one.